Nothing beats a good boxing movie, and that's what certainly Hands of Stone is, coming to you in a theater near you on August the 26th. So make a mental note of this, as the man who plays Roberto Durán in this film, along with Robert De Niro and Usher, he is Edgar Ramirez. Good to see you, Edgar. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no, please.
When did you first meet Roberto Durán?
I met him in 2013 in April. And actually, he has a bar in bar/nightclub in Panama. So that was my first encounter with him.
So you went to Panama?
I went to Panama to meet him, and then I moved to Panama to start training for the film. So basically, I lived in Panama for over a year between training and the filming of the movie.
How often was Durán involved with your training?
Well, I started training with his sons at first, to start because I didn't box before. So I was training with his sons before moving to the slums where he grew up, and training with the trainers that were from the area and the context where he grew up. Because the thing is that for me it was very important to get in touch with the reality that surrounded him when he was a kid.
So who is Roberto Durán? Because Edgar, in this country, how he's remembered.
Yeah, of course.
He's remembered as a guy who quit against Sugar Ray, said no mas, and that would be the end of that.
Yeah.
So who is Roberto Durán? Now that you've met him, you've played him, you've hung around him?
I think that Roberto embodies a very interesting combination of rage and tenderness at the same time. So he's like a kid with a heart of gold and with instincts of a shark, and as I said before, the combination of the rage and that childlike element was very revealing to me. Mm-hmm. The movie's gonna tell about that infamous quit.
No mas.
No mas, yeah. The no mas fight. Actually, that's the movie revolves around that fight. That's the most important fight in the film. And then we will. I mean, there's not much that I want to reveal now.
No, I know, because I really want to delve into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Usher plays Sugar Ray.
He was amazing.
And De Niro plays your trainer,
Ray Arcel.
Who got out of the boxing game.
Yeah.
And
Shortly
got
after.
back. He got out of the boxing game, but got back into it when he saw
Duran. Yeah, fighting Huertas, and that's in the film. So you're gonna see all that process, how Ray Arcel and Duran met, and their circumstances that surrounded that encounter. It's I'm very excited.
So with Durán, have you been to fights with Durán? Have you actually?
Oh yeah, recently. Yeah, recently I went to Vegas to watch the Canelo Can fight.
With Roberto Durán?
With him. I had the privilege to be with him, in first row. He was commentating the fight. To me, in my ear, it was amazing.
Well, so you're watching the fight.
Yeah.
With Roberto Durán.
And
he's
in Vegas.
But he's telling you what? He's like showing you the technique of what's going on?
No, what he's telling me is that this kid is doing this, he shouldn't be doing that, something bad is gonna happen. He said this one is lining really fast, but the other one is pretty strong. Look, he's very strong, he's taking it. And then he kind of like predicted a little bit what happened that night.
What do you mean? He predicted?
Well, because the thing is that they know, I mean, as we were discussing before, they see the matrix.
Yes.
Because they've been there, so they see things that we don't. And that's the thing about athletes and sportsmen and sports athletes in general, that they have abilities and qualities, and they have a heightened perception of reality that we don't.
Yeah, when I'm watching a football game with, say, Marshall Faulk, Pro Football Hall of Famer, and he will say, just by looking at the formation as they're lining up, quarterback's going under center, and he sees the way the defense is lined, he'll say this is a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then honestly, 8 times out of 10, he's right.
He's right. Yeah, that
He'll
happens.
even call an interception. It's coming. And then either it doesn't happen because the ball goes off somebody's hands when they should have caught it, or there is interception. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
That's the art. That's the art in whatever you do, and that's the thing with high performance athletes. They're artists, in my opinion.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it goes beyond just. I mean, of course, you need to train, and training is everything. But they have a talent that we don't. And for me as an actor, it was amazing to try to explore the life and the hardship and the struggle of a boxer. I mean, for me, it would have been impossible to portray this character without getting as close as possible to the hardship of being a boxer.
And then what's it like being in a boxing movie with Jake LaMotta? Man,
Well,
it was
man,
Mr. Raging Bull.
Imagine,
Now-
I mean, having Raging Bull in your corner, that was incredible. That was amazing. What a huge privilege, you know.
that De Niro's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing, and he's in your corner. He's your trainer in the film, and now not calling Bob.
You call him Bob.
Calling Bob. Hey, Bob. You know, I still pinch myself. You know, it's not.
Now, did
it's
he
not
tell you, call me Bob? Or did you hear others calling him Bob? And then it just
yeah,
came
hi
out?
Bob.
It
He's
just
like
came out?
he introduced himself. Like, hi, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been, and then we did Joy together, the other film with
Sure.
David O. Russell when we played, you know, he
Right.
played my father-in-law, you know, so he had the chance to get back at me.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.